Brevard Public Schools shut Canvas off this week.
That is the lead, the learning system every student in the district logs into for assignments and grades, disabled district-wide, because the company that runs it confirmed it was hacked.
This is the Palm Bear, covering the week of May 11th through May 17th, 2026.
The company is Instructure. They make Canvas. The group taking credit calls itself ShinyHunters, and they claim data on roughly 275 million users.
3 Space Coast institutions are confirmed in the affected pool: Brevard Public Schools, Florida Tech, and Eastern Florida State College.
And here's the part parents need to hear. Brevard Public Schools notified families and staff directly. The district says there is no indication that sensitive student information has been compromised.
What was exposed is limited: names, school email addresses, student ID numbers, and messages inside Canvas.
What was not taken, also confirmed. No passwords, no dates of birth, no financial records.
The ransom deadline ShinyHunters set lands Tuesday.
So the advice for parents is the same regardless of what happens that day. Watch for phishing. Anything that looks like it came from Canvas or the school, check the sender address before you click. If something feels off, forward it to info@instructure.com.
To the brush fires. No new fires at the compound last week.
That is the surprise. After the April 28th flare-up, you would expect this week's news to be more burning. Instead, what happened is regulatory.
Palm Bay enacted its own burn ban on May 7th. Brevard County followed the next day.
The trigger is the drought index. The Keetch-Byram reading is at 485 out of 800. The county ordinance auto-fires the ban at 500, and the county was within 24 hours of hitting it.
The bans cover open burning, bonfires, campfires, and trash burning. Grills and prescribed burns are exempt.
Florida Forest Service spokesperson Cliff Frazier put the stakes plainly. Speaking to My News 13, Frazier said all it takes is just one spark. Then we're back to 1998, catastrophic wildfires, especially with all that dry vegetation.
The serial-arson investigation at the compound stays open. No arrest. Florida Forest Service bulldozers remain staged.
And here is the local irony. The American Lung Association just ranked the Palm Bay Metro among the cleanest in the country for ozone last year. Same metro now sits under a dual burn ban while serial arson burns the compound.
To the wastewater plant. June 22nd is the target for first flow at the South Regional Wastewater Reclamation Facility.
That is 48 days from a meeting Utilities Director Gabriel Bowden had on May 5th with the surety company.
Bowden told council on May 7th that the city and the surety reached an in-principle agreement that day. The surety has paid out more than $2 million to subcontractors.
And the work is moving. Cathcart Construction has been on the site since April 20th.
The deficiency list has grown from 86 items to about 90. 46 of those are classed high priority and have to be resolved before startup.
Which sounds like the list got worse. It's actually the list got more honest. More inspections, more items found.
The next status update lands at the May 21st council meeting.
To the development desk, 341 permits filed between May 2nd and 9th.
Lennar led with 23, D.R. Horton filed 16, Adams Homes filed 14.
Emerald Lakes Phase 2A is in active construction. A back 9 golf tenant fit-out is underway on Sportsman Lane Northeast, the same corridor as the Sonic Harley deal.
2 used car dealerships filed business tax receipts the same week: Karuma Imports and DeGira Auto Sales.
2 used car openings in 7 days is a small auto retail signal, worth marking on the watch list.
To the council and the court. Council holds back-to-back sessions Wednesday, May 13th.
A 4 in the afternoon special meeting first, sealed. 4 litigation cases on the agenda.
Then at 6, the formal kickoff of the fiscal year 2027 budget.
And that cycle opens with weight already on the ledger. The Everlands West approval passed 3-2 on May 7th, 2,360 units. Staff acknowledged 12 new sworn officers and a Fire Station 8 Quint apparatus.
12 officers and a Quint apparatus that the budget workshop has to find money for before any new request even gets debated.
One more from the council dais. During his closing remarks on May 7th, Councilman Hammer raised a report of bicycles stolen from Bayside High School.
Hammer said he'd been told about the thefts and had addressed it with his school board member, who told him Sue Han is working on it.
Sue Han, former Palm Bay city manager, now with Brevard Public Schools. Same name some Palm Bay residents have known for years from the city side. Different desk now.
The school board member Hammer spoke with was not named in the remarks. The Brevard County School Board meets Tuesday and may surface broader school safety context.
To the court desk, the Egler double homicide case. Julia Egler was 16 in July of 2024 when she was arrested for killing her mother and her mother's boyfriend at a Palm Bay home.
The arrest affidavit cites long-standing conflicts over Egler's gender transition and her mother's relationship with a 22-year-old man, and Egler has pleaded not guilty.
On May 8th, Judge Michelle Neighborhouse denied the defense motion to send the case back to juvenile court. Julia Egler, now 17, will remain in adult court.
2 counts of first-degree premeditated murder with a firearm in the deaths of her mother, Kelly McCollum, and Matthew Shanerock.
The dismissal motion stays alive. Defense has until May 26 to file supplemental information. The next hearing is Friday, May 15th at 1:30 in the afternoon at Moore Justice Center.
To the roads. 3 sets of overlapping work this week.
FPL, Florida Power and Light, and its contractor Pike are working at 7 Palm Bay locations from May 11th through May 22nd, 9 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon. 2 arterials are affected, Malabar Road Southeast and Babcock Street Southeast.
Brightline is doing safety work at 3 northeast crossings, Hesse, Palm Bay Road, and Port Malabar, May 11th through 16th.
And FDOT, the Florida Department of Transportation, is running overnight ramp closures at Malabar and I-95 and at State Road 50 and I-95 between May 11th and 15th.
If you commute Malabar or Babcock, give yourself the extra 10 minutes this week. For the calendar, Treats, Beats, and Eats lands Friday, May 15th at City Hall, 5 to 8 in the evening.
Palm Bay Magnet High graduation is Saturday, May 23rd at 9 in the morning.
Same Saturday, the Turkey Creek 5K Trail Run and the Children's Day Festival 11 to 4. Read the full digest and source documents at thepalmbayer.com.
This is The Palm Bear.